But this to me, this debate, the world class debate now, the world class player debate, I just find it interesting because I see certain names get batted around like this player's world class, and then you're looking at, well, what does this player do, and how consistent is this player, and what team is this player playing for, etc., etc. And I've heard so many different definitions for what is world class. Who's world class? Pogba, for example. What is Pogba? Is he world class? Is he not world class? Some people are saying he's not world class because look how he's performed for United. Some people are saying he has to be world class because he's won the World Cup and killed it for France. Where do you stand on that? That's what I'm saying. What is the criteria? You know what I mean? That you use to assess this. Me now, my definition of world class is a lot more complex than that. Because I think this debate is a complex debate. I don't think it's a simple, it's this or it's that. I think you have to balance it out in terms of positions when you're describing a world-class player. So for me, category number one, for example, goalkeeper. To me, a world-class goalkeeper is a shot stopper who you don't feel like any attacker in the world is going to score past this person. Yeah. So it's somebody that we're seeing. I wouldn't even necessarily say they have to always be in the Champions League, because there's some good teams who are not in the Champions League at the moment, but in their league, the quality of their league is quite good. To me, I'm looking at someone who their conceding goals ratio is almost next to zero. Like, they're not conceding goals. They're saving their team points per season. So people are running in on goal and they're stopping attacks. They're stopping people from scoring golden gilt-edged chances to win a game or to equalize or whatever else. And this goalkeeper is the difference between the team winning and the team losing points or losing the match completely. Yeah, good reflexes, good at catching, great ball distribution. Yeah, to me, a world-class goalkeeper has to have all of those traits. And if they don't have those traits, they're not world-class. You're just a good goalkeeper. You know what I mean? But to me, you're not world class. That is my opinion. Yeah, you have to have those attributes to be a world class goalkeeper. So you're looking at your Buffons. Alisson is to me, he's there. To me, he's got everything you need to have. The mistakes that he's actually made this season, the one where he was doing the little turn and got caught out, that's his confidence. That's not him being a bad goalkeeper. That was his confidence that got him caught out. And the Man United mistake, literally, that was him being unlucky, where he's caught the ball and it's hit his knee. That was crazy. Outside of that, this guy is on point. Edison, on point. David De Gea, on point. Jordan Pickford now, I wouldn't say he's world class. This is my opinion. England international, good shot stopper. But goals like what we scored against Everton earlier in the season, you don't score that goal. You don't score that goal. And maybe if he had more years under his belt and we see him doing more consistent stuff, then that mistake, he can be allowed that mistake. But I've seen him do some crazy stuff already in his early part of his career. So to me, he's a good goalkeeper, really good goalkeeper, who's on the way to being world class. But he ain't world class right now. You know what I mean? But Alisson, Edison, David De Gea, that's it. You know what I mean? That's my opinion on the goalkeeping situation. Defenders, I think your defender has to be a general. When, again, nothing is getting past him. Last-ditch tackles, not like Company's the other night. Well, then again, Company, you see, even what Company did the other night, he did a tackle and got away with it. Saved the team. So you know what? I'll take that back. Yeah, man like Company, who, last-ditch tackles, strong, you know what I mean? Positioning is great. And the back line is in check when they're playing. They're not conceding goals. They're affecting games. If they can go up the other end and score goals as well, that's it. You know what I mean? To me, that's a world-class defender. You know what I mean? Van Dijk ticks all of them boxes. Yeah? And I'm not just being biased because it's Liverpool. He ticks all of them boxes. Standard. You got a man like even Alonso. He's having a bad run at, Chelsea. But man like Alonso, he will go into any team. Like, he's a top quality defender. Do you know what I mean? Man like that is what I say in terms of defense. They can control the defense, they can score, they contribute, but they don't make mistakes. And if they do, it's very, very rare. Yeah. Midfield, now this is where it starts getting choppy and tricky, right? Because you can have your midfield general, like a Makelele type person, like a N'Golo Conte type person, cleaning up everything. Nothing gets past them, stops everything. Fernandinho, like at Man City, stopping everything. You can't get through that mid. You can't get to the defense because this guy is covering everything. Yeah, you got that type of midfielder. Who world class. Those three that I just mentioned, world class, world class. Influences the team, makes things happen, changes matches. You know what I mean? Then you got your attacking midfielder. You know, your attacking midfielder who's driving through. How Gerrard used to. Gerrard was world class. The man would win matches by himself. By himself certain times. Liverpool were losing. He grabbed the team by the scruff of the neck. And he will end the team by himself. You know, man like Hazard, you know what I mean, who he's midfield but attack as well. You know what I mean? Actually take him out of it. Forget Hazard. But you get my drift. Like, we're talking about guys that have the ball in the middle, they influence a match. You know what I mean? And they control the game. To me, that's a world-class midfielder. You know what I mean? If you're doing it 10 games a season, you're not world-class. To me, you're looking at over a 38 game league season. This man, for at least 30 of them matches, he's contributed in some way. He's scoring. He's making things happen. You know what I mean? And I say that in terms of whether you're on the wing, whether you're the playmaker in the middle, you have to be someone who's influencing matches. Otherwise, you've just had a hot season. I wouldn't say you're world class. You might have one hot season. If you're doing this consistently, year in, year out, you're world class. Someone that comes in this year can't be world class straight off the bat unless they're a crazy, phenomenal talent that you're just like a monster. Like when Ronaldo, Brazilian Ronaldo, burst through the scene, you can just see this guy is different. Unless you're like that, you know what I mean? To me, you have to be doing it for at least 2 or 3 seasons where we're like, okay, this is you, and then we can put you in the world class bracket as a midfielder. Yeah. When it comes to the attacks now, to me, you got to be someone who's scoring consistently, scoring all different types of goals, power, speed, positioning. Yeah. If you're an attacker, to me, you have to have those attributes and you have to be killing teams. We should be looking every time the goal reports come in, your name should be there. Your name should be there. We should be seeing every other week. Your name is there. You scored. And if you're not on the scoring, you should be assisting. If you're not doing that, you're good. You're a good attacker. But to me, you're not world class. And a world class striker, to me, a world class striker should be able to go into almost any team in the world. Because sometimes you can do a move and it doesn't work out. But you should be able to go into almost any team out there and score goals. And you should be scoring 25 plus to be a world class striker. 25 plus per season to me. You know what I mean? All competitions. If you're getting like 15 goals, to me that's not good enough. If you're getting 15 in the league and then you've got another 15 in the cup and the Champions League, that might balance it out. But to me, you have to be hitting like 20, 25 plus every season consistently for someone to say world class striker. That's my opinion. Yeah, that is my opinion in this debate. So yeah, my position on this is quite clear. I've had conversations with people and we've been debating, going back and forth, and it's been interesting. It's been interesting hearing people's opinions on the world class debate. Drop some comments in the comment section. Yeah, just drop some comments and tell me what you think is world class. Do you agree with what I'm saying? Do you think I'm chatting rubbish? Put players up who you think are world class. You know what I mean? And let's see if we're along the same lines.